Hi guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be redecorating my entryway and guest bath. So this first clip I actually pulled from a previous video, just so you guys could see what it looked like before I start to redecorate it. It was Christmas, so this is my transition basically after that, even though at the end I'll show you guys what it also will look like for Valentine's Day. So, but I also want you guys to just kind of see the decor from an everyday perspective as well. So I brought back everything that I've had before, and didn't really do any sort of update to the entryway table. I just love the way that it looks. It's just fresh, it's clean, just got over, Christmas, so I wanted it to be very minimal. And of course, my style is a little bit of farmhouse, French country, maybe some English garden, and now some Victorian elements. So if you've been watching the series of me redecorating my house, you know that that's why we're here right now. And I'm sharing with you guys the updates to the space because I felt like I had outgrown some of these things and it just wasn't fitting my vibe anymore. So here's my guest bathroom. It's off the entryway. You see it when you first kind of walk in. It's next to my office. And so I'm starting to kind of remove some things that I feel like look a little bit more farmhouse, which is fine because I still have those elements, but I want to make room now for pieces like this. Anything that kind of looks old world, traditional, slightly Victorian in a way. So I'm adding these pieces into the bathroom now. So these are like little faux books that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm adding it to this existing shelf. And then I like to work with a clean canvas, so I get everything off of the countertops and just kind of start from scratch, even though you'll see some things kind of go back. So the first thing I wanted were some pictures, so I'm just kind of setting up the area, and then I get this beautiful little wood framed art print, also from Hobby Lobby. These little glass faces are from Hobby Lobby as well. That's the other thing I'm trying to do, is bring in the amber glass. I just love it so much. I did this in my bedroom. I think I did this in my living room. So all of those spaces have been redecorated. I'll link them down below. So really I'm just kind of like on the quest to get the full downstairs done, and we're almost there. So the entryway was part of the redecorating phase, and then the library will be the last space, and then we'll be done. And I can move to the upstairs a little bit, which even there I did my guest bedroom. So you can see here that I removed the whole shelf thing. It was more on the farmhouse feel, and again I'm trying to pull a little bit further away from that, so I went with a framed piece. I will link where my prints are from because they're from Etsy, and you can see here that I thought something was wrong about the picture, so I just added this greenery that I already had, and I actually really like it. It added some height and dimension to this little corner, which I think it really needed, because otherwise without it, it just looked too bare for me. And of course it's my guest bathroom, and my favorite thing to do in there is run a candle. It's just, I just love it. I feel like it makes the home super inviting when you first walk in. The other thing I wanted to tackle were towels. I felt like I wasn't liking the towel situation, so how I resolved for this in a very easy way is I did a set of 2. And I folded them, pretty thin, so they could just kind of sit side by side. And I really liked the effect because it just looked a little bit more plush and luxurious for an entryway bathroom. And then I did like a double fold on the hand towel, and it just made it look a little bit thicker. It wasn't hanging down too long, so I really liked keeping that towel short. While these little details might seem very small, I feel like they make a very big impact. So if you ever kind of feel like you're struggling, sorry, that was my phone, I forgot to turn it off. If you ever feel like you're struggling with decorating, you might have to like make some adjustments to things, whether it's like height related, layering related. And then of course I kept this this full clip without speeding it up for you guys because I know y'all love Loki so much. And he had to help, of course, putting down the new bath mats. And this was another thing. I felt like I needed a mat by the toilet itself. It just seemed a little bare, almost had an unfinished look. So I'm about to show you guys a before and after of that, just because I thought, again, a small detail. Here's the clip. But then with it, I just felt like it changed the whole space. So yeah, really like it. Tried to keep the bath mats and the towels the same shade of white. And that is it for the bathroom. Love how it turned out. You can see I kept some pieces, and the print right there, love. And that, the picture frame is from Amazon. I will link, again, everything that I can down below. Anytime there's a season, holiday, makeover, I always make over the entryway table and the guest bathroom, but this time I want to tackle this wall right here. It's been blank the whole time I've lived here. It's probably a really good spot for like one large family photo, but of course I'm gonna fill it with decor. So I purchased these frames, these gold frames from Amazon. I'll link them down below. I went back and forth. I thought that I was gonna do like different frames for each print, but I decided to actually go with the same exact frame, especially because I thought, okay, my entryway, there's a lot going on. You'll see, I give you guys another shot. There's like more photos of my daughter in the entryway. And then I know my library is gonna have quite a bit, so that's why I just went with the same frames. Now, what you're watching right here and why I'm sharing this with you, just in case you do decide to buy these frames as well, the larger ones, I think the 16 by 20, they didn't come with the hanging ability in the back. They do give you the tools, and it's supposed to be like a wire hanging kit. And I was like, oh, I don't want to deal with all this. It just seemed like too much. So what I did was on the 11 by 14s, I plucked off the extra hanging thing, and then I just glued it to the back of the 16 by 20. The frames are very lightweight, so the hot glue works perfectly. It doesn't like fall off or anything. So just wanted to show you guys this little trick in case you decide to also get these frames. So and so you see here just a clip. I know the shot that I have is kind of like blocking it off, but also make sure that when you're doing a gallery wall that you kind of lay everything out so that you have a plan, and also take a picture, because sometimes you can pull something and kind of forget. So that's a big tip of mine. So take a photo. And then here is what it looks like. Again, because the library is not finished, it's kind of seems a little bit random, but I really do love how it turned out. Now I'm going to show you guys, obviously, the Valentine's Day part. If you're new to my channel, I absolutely love decorating for seasons and holidays. It's my favorite thing. But I've been so busy decorating for an everyday perspective because I finally decided, you know what's missing from my house? Victorian, English garden, a little bit more French country. So unfortunately, Valentine's Day has been a little bit backburned because of that. Here's a clip of the wall of my daughter, and that's really it for the entryway and guest bathroom makeover. I hope you guys got some good ideas, got some inspiration for your own spaces, and I'll see you next time. Bye.